The last thing his father ever said to him was the one sentence that either destroys a person completely or turns them into something no one ever saw coming. His name was Marcus. He grew up in a small apartment in South Chicago, 3 people, 2 rooms, and a silence between father and son that was louder than anything on those streets. His father was not a bad man, he was a broken one, a man who had tried and failed so many times that he stopped believing, not just in himself, but in everyone around him, especially Marcus. Every time Marcus brought home a drawing, a business idea scribbled on notebook paper, a plan, his father would look at it, look at him, and say the same 5 words. "Boy, you ain't got it." Marcus was 12 the first time he heard it. He cried that night, quietly under his blanket so his mother wouldn't hear. By 15 he had stopped crying. By 17 he had stopped showing his father anything at all. But he never stopped creating. In that tiny bedroom, on a second-hand laptop his mother bought from a garage sale for $40, Marcus taught himself graphic design. Every night, every weekend, every moment he wasn't in school. His teachers noticed. One of them, Miss Patricia Webb, stayed after class one Thursday and said, "Marcus, whatever you're doing after school, don't stop. You have something real." It was the first time an adult had ever said that to him. He was 18 when the moment that changed everything happened. His father came home, saw Marcus on the laptop designing a logo, his very first paid project, $25, and laughed. $25? Boy, you'll be doing this in somebody's basement when you're 40. You ain't got what it takes. You never did. You never will. Marcus closed the laptop, sat in silence for a long time. Then he opened it back up, and he kept working, not out of anger, not to prove anything, but because something inside him had made a quiet, unbreakable decision. He graduated high school, no college fund, no connections. He applied for a part-time job at a print shop downtown, got it. During the day he printed other people's designs. At night he built his own. He started posting his work online. No followers, no likes for the first 3 months. Just him, the screen, and the work. He designed logos, brand identities, all while sleeping on a pull-out couch in his cousin's 1-bedroom apartment. Month 4, a small coffee shop owner in Austin, Texas, found his profile and sent him a message. $800 for a full brand redesign. Marcus stared at that message for 10 minutes, then typed back, "I can do that," and delivered it in 6 days, perfectly. That coffee shop owner told 2 friends. Those 2 friends told 3 more. Word moved the way it always moves when someone's work is genuinely good, quietly, powerfully, unstoppably. Within 8 months, Marcus had a waiting list. At 21, Marcus moved out of his cousin's apartment, his own place, small, but his. He put his laptop on a real desk for the first time in his life. He sat down and allowed himself, just for one moment, to really feel it. He registered his business, Marcus Webb Creative, named after Miss Webb, the teacher who had told him he had something real when no one else would. By 23, Marcus Webb Creative had served over 40 clients across 12 states. He hired his first employee, a young designer from his old neighborhood. Hungry eyes, quiet fire, no connections, just talent and will. Then came the call that stopped his breath. A mid-sized tech company in San Francisco needed a complete brand overhaul. The budget, $60,000. Marcus was 24 years old. He said yes before they finished the sentence. He delivered it flawlessly. The tech company's CEO sent him a personal email, 3 sentences. "This is exactly who we are. We didn't know how to say it until you showed us. Thank you, Marcus." He printed that email, framed it, put it on his wall. The night before his 25th birthday, Marcus drove back to South Chicago. He sat outside the apartment building where he grew up. Same cracked steps, same broken mailboxes. He didn't go inside. He just sat there, remembering. And then he drove away. His father called him 2 weeks later. His voice was different, quieter, older. "I heard what you've been doing. I just wanted to. I don't know. I just wanted to call." Marcus said, "I know, Pop, I know." Marcus did not say, "I told you so." He did not need to. The work said it. The life said it. The framed email on the wall said it. The young designer he had hired, who now had health insurance for the first time in his life, said it louder than any words ever could. Today, Marcus Webb. Creative is a full brand agency. 7 full-time employees, clients in 22 states, revenue crossing 7 figures, and Marcus, every single morning, opens his laptop at the same second-hand desk. Because he never wants to forget what $40 and a mother's belief actually built, his father's words. "You ain't got what it takes, you never did, you never will," was supposed to be a ceiling. Marcus turned them into a foundation. He built his entire empire on top of the sentence that was meant to bury him. If someone in your life has ever told you that you are not enough, not smart enough, not talented enough, not strong enough, hear this. They were not describing your future. They were describing their fear. Your story is still being written, and the most powerful chapter has not even started yet.